Hey, you guys, it's Charlie, and I believe we have somebody backstage here. What's up, Remy? Yeah, we're hanging out. Got a few other things going on. As you guys can see, I'm not at home. Um, some things have changed. I'm gonna be here for a while. Uh, so yeah, there's that. What's up, Jericho?
So we were finishing. We had some technical difficulties over on 403's finishing the fundraiser races, but we got a raid coming. We're on our way.
Okay.
I made it. Here they come.
I don't
They're
bring that
coming.
one up.
Yeah, don't bring the brain box up.
Whipple Creek Racing. Hello. I can't Remy. You're muted.
That's for the live chat, y'all. I tried posting what's up, everybody, y'all guys and girls ready during the intro, but it was like, nope. I was like, I was just testing that after the intro was on, but yeah, it won't let you type on live chat when intro is going.
That's funny.
Losing my marbles.
Did you find some extra? Because I need some.
I'm fighting with my 3D printer right now.
Oh, you got a 3D printer too? How big's your bed?
9x9.
I got a mail call,
Nine
but
foot
it's
by 9
kind
foot?
of packed
Oh, I
up right
wish.
now.
I
I got something from Jericho, but I thought there was supposed to be a few other things in that package too,
You got a
like
bag of pay dirt or a jar of pay dirt,
and a T-shirt
shirt.
was all in the package.
Yep.
There should have been the AE guys koozie, the
I went to
bandana.
Amsterdam.
I'll be right back there,
I
Charlie.
thought you were gonna make me one.
I am. I'm
You
waiting
you
on my
even
foil.
you even sent me pictures of it made that you were gonna send me.
One went to Bacchus, I think. One went to Dutchy, and then I'm waiting on foil to make some more.
Oh, okay. Pitbull
Unless you want
prospecting. Hello?
the fake stuff.
No, I want the real stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, things have been crazy over here for me. So what's it been like for you guys?
A different level of crazy.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, so there's this really new, awesome sluice that I just heard
I need help.
about.
Sluice.
Well, not sluice, fluid bed classifier. It's a non-sluice.
Yes, non-sluice. Yeah,
The
actually,
pack
I'm
rat.
kind of excited about this one, man.
The pack rat. It's awesome. It'll fit. It's a fluid bed classifier that'll fit in your backpack.
Yep. Green Mountain Gold Trap, 16-inch long pack rat, coming out real soon. So,
What's the price on that? Do you know?
it's gonna be the new affordable option. I do have to talk with Joseph from Green Mountain Gold Trap just to make sure on a number before I spew anything out there for you guys. But we've got two already produced, so one for him, one for me. and we're going to go out and do some testing and do some videos on that. And when the videos are revealed, that's when we're ready to start taking pre-orders to just see if there's a demand for the small pack rat sized one. Like I said, 16-inch from the end of the trap to the face of it. So it'll fit in your 5-gallon bucket with 1-inch overhang, so you can carry it in a bucket. You can put it in your backpack. You can put 2 eyelets on it and hang it from your chest like a necklace. Put your scoop in it. Whatever you got to do, you know, it'll make it easier to prospect one pan of material and then bounce to the next spot on the other side of the river. So
Joe?
forth. Yeah. Yeah, the pack rat.
It makes it really easy for, like he said, you go pan over here, I'm not getting enough colors. You pan over here, you're seeing like 10, 15 colors to a pan. Boop, set up, start scooping.
Yeah. And the thing is too, is like you can put the pack rat in your backpack. You can put your classifier and pan hanging from the outside of your backpack. You put a small garden trowel or a small fold up military style shovel into your backpack. You're hiking in and you've got nothing but classifier, pan, and the pack rat. And it's like you've got the smallest amount of stuff you need to carry. You can run one pan test right out of your pan and dump it into this.
It wasn't loading like it's supposed to.
What's up, Travis?
So I had to extrude shit was stuck. That pink.
What's up, Travis?
What's up? How you guys doing?
Oh, you know. Hey, you hear about the 16-inch Green Mountain Gold Trap pack rat coming out?
No, not till
the 16-inch. 16-inch from the end of the trap to the face of the chute, 16 inches long.
Now, is that what I used with you, Charlie?
Yeah, just a smaller version.
Yeah.
Nice.
Backpack size, guys.
Backpack size, yeah. That's
cool. 16 inches from the face to the end of it, bud. It should, with my research, I believe it is actually the shortest fluid bed classifier on the market. Once we get it out on his page.
No, that's sweet.
Remember, it's a non-sluice. It's a classifier.
Yes, his is classified as a classifier through the feds. Like literally, you can look the patent up and everything. We have documentation and all that.
Oh, okay.
So, and we did have some changes. So I did. So people don't understand online that if you're selling a fluid bed sluice or online, they're using the word sluice because of their patent, and also they end up using the word sluice for search engine optimization. So when you have your page, your name of your product, if you have a certain name in it, just like if we name our YouTube videos, if you have certain words in the name, that allows your stuff to come up on top of the search engine's results if somebody typed the word in sluice. So that's really a sales gimmick with a lot of the guys that are trying to post those up. It helps them get their product up when people are looking for sluices. So we've revamped the website a little bit. I suggested a few things to Joe, and he went and looked upon his website and URL information and his search engine optimization, and he's went and revamped a few of the words and stuff. So there's no contradictory information on his page anymore. The Green Mountain Gold Trap is legitimately classified through the federal patents as a classifier. So now it says non-sluice on his. So yeah, if some people type in sluice, you can see that product as well. But it's now no contradictory information on his page. It specifies that it's a classifier and a non-sluice. So, but a 16-inch model is coming up real soon, guys. Within a month, you guys will see videos coming up. Like we'll go out in the snow for you guys to show you these working.
Sorry, I jumped out there. 406, my internet crashed.
Oh, you're no problem, man.
Yeah. Oh, Reg is in the house. What's up, Reg?
This one monetized, Charlie?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I can say.
Let's just test the water.
Merry Christmas,
right?
I can say marijuana.
Snowflakes get offended by that. That's all.
Where are you at, Charlie?
I am at my mom's house.
Oh, nice.
And I'll probably be here for a while.
Oh,
yeah. A full house.
Hey, Charlie.
What's up, Steve? How you doing?
We're getting there.
Sorry, Steve. My internet crashed, man. That's why I was like, ah, shit.
Did you end your stream? Because it still looks like it's playing on mine.
You're still limbo, bud.
No, I ended it.
Yep.
Fucking guys trying to get me, man.
Put a battery in his back.
Trying to
Man.
get me.
Energizer bunny over there.
You see the face went like white
He's like,
almost.
"Man,
It did.
Oh, shit.
I would have second guessed
What did I?
myself too.
Yeah.
Like, oh crap. Been sitting idle for 20 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Oops.
I wonder.
I
what
had a
the-
stream going the other day for 2.5 hours and I was snoring. They were just looking at the 3D prints done like, hey, look at me in here. I'm pretty.
Yeah, they're just looking at
Oh.
my ugly mug. That's not pretty.
Yes, Charlie,
Yeah, I'll have to
you
go pick
have
that up, Joe.
you have a letter or a package that arrived today.
Yeah, like it was a whole process where I had to have somebody else come out with me just to take me there to get the package from Jericho that I got, which is packed up in the room there.
So,
somewhere.
I'm gonna need mom's address.
Yeah,
So,
I'll be
Dutchie-
sending that out to everybody. Plus, I already filed for a change of address and everything as well, so I just don't know how
With the
long that
package,
takes
I
to-
wanna make sure.
Yeah,
so-
I know. I'm just saying, like,
Yep.
yeah,
Charlie,
it's,
we need to connect offline, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you his number, Trav.
I have his number.
Yeah, I've got his number.
Yep.
I
You know,
feel
the easiest way to get a hold of Charlie is Facebook and Instagram.
Oh yeah. I have it on Facebook too. Yeah. Dutchie's in the house though. So that's awesome.
Hey, Dutchie.
I didn't
Dutchie
bring up
won
prices,
the
man.
Christmas Clipper. He won. So, you know, like when you open, you get the thing and it's like a calendar. And every time you open the door, like every day you get to open a door.
Yeah.
He won
An
the,
advent
like,
calendar.
advent calendar. Thank you. He won the Clipper. Yeah. Look at him flexing like, "Ugh."
Be right back, Joe.
people were going to pay him like $300 or $400 for this. And he's like, no, I want it. All it is a bunch of dumb lighters. I'm like, dude, sell that crap. Get the money.
I didn't
I
have
wanted
an
the-
exact price.
wanted
on
the
that
lighters,
pack rat,
too.
guys. But I want you guys to know that'll be under $200 for that pack rat.
Okay.
It should be underneath $200 because
Oh,
the
that's-
23
So
inch-
there's a new classifier coming out in approximately less than 60 days.
we're just waiting on a tube of sealant to come in. It's a specific kind of sealant for polycarbonate, and we can't get that locally, so we had to wait for the tube to show up. But we've
Right.
got two already built. He's got materials together for probably 10 units pre-cut, ready to be put together. If there's pre-order because that's what we're going to do with the first batch of materials is we're going to pre-order each one just so we're not overbuilding anything. If there's a demand in it, we'll start putting another pallet together, and then that way there's another space in the shop for the pack rat ones too. So
I'll pre-order.
I'm hoping everybody really likes this, man, because I pulled his arm for probably a year, bud, to get him to finally do it. And when he built one for my Christmas gift request, he had it together and he was like, "Wow, I really like this. I kind of like this idea." So he went and made himself another one too. So there's two of them in the shop right now, almost done. Just need to put some
congrats, buddy.
sealant on them.
That's awesome to hear.
Absolutely. I'm super stoked. I don't
Yeah.
want to carry like a bunch of heavy stuff out. I've got places I want to mine that I got to hike for.
Yeah.
And like Charlie will say, I'm crippled. My wife carries my heavy crap. She already has enough heavy crap to carry. So
Mhm.
if this is a lot lighter, then
This
like
one
406's
weighs-
sluice is amazing. It's aluminum.
know.
It's huge, but it's not heavy.
We went and weighed it already. Like last time we weighed it, we were looking at like 2 pounds, 12 ounces, guys. Like
Oh, that's much lighter than 406's.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
silicone
Less than
mat's
3
30
pounds.
pounds.
It's going to be 16 inches long. Yeah, it's not going to be heavy. Like we actually were. One thing that I kept in mind is that like this is the Pack Rat. It has lightness in mind in construction versus the other ones are more rigid. These ones are going to be tough, but yet they don't need to be as tough of materials because they are smaller. So we've shaved a lot. Like literally our bottom plate going from one thickness versus the other, we've lost 9 ounces of weight just from changing the material on one size to the next. So that's just one panel. That's 9 ounces shy of the other size panel.
Oh, okay.
So it's light. It's going to be like 2 pounds. A little. It's not even going to be 2.5 pounds when it's done.
Ooh, wow. Yeah. I'll pre-order one of those for sure.
I've got, like I said, Wrench is wondering about a pre-order as well. Like I talked to Joe about it. He wasn't too sure at first, like how that was going to work. And I said, well, you don't want to do your first run of the item. If the unit isn't going to sell, then don't build a pallet.
I'll be back in 1 sec. Hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys,
Pre-order, make 2 of them so everybody can see them working and whatnot, and we get to have ours. And then, then if there's pre-orders, we have probably 10 units worth of material already cut and ready and stacked, and it's on the shelves ready to be assembled if need be.
Well, you definitely need one tested in Canadian waters. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And Virginia.
I want you to get one up there, bro, because I know you don't have one yet. This would be perfect. It's a little more affordable than the other ones. But
Yeah,
it's
and
still
Virginia.
good quality product, handmade.
Yeah. No, I'm in for sure, man. Yeah.
Polycarbonate, aluminum, stainless, all of it's rust-free. It's tough, fracture resistant, shatter resistant.
I just like the fact that I didn't have to carry my bucket and classifier.
Oh,
That's why I was having him do it. I was like, bro, I want something that I can put in my backpack and like I just want to have my backpack and walk. I don't want to, because there's spots where we have to be in the Billy Goat Club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to jump on that with a shovel in hand and a set of buckets and the 23-inch in the bucket and it's tipping sideways and I got other things in the bottom of the bucket. It's just a big old hassle, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
When you're Billy Goating it.
That's where
yes, we do have one almost ready, Dutchy. I think Dutchy said he was asking if we have one to show.
No, that was Gold Eagle.
That was Gold Eagle.
Gold Eagle. No, sir, we do not have one completely ready. As soon as the sealant is on the other ones, you guys will see on my channel. I will be sure to put a short up immediately as soon as it's ready.
Hey, can you drop your link in the chat, because I do not have you.
Yeah, Whipple Creek Racing. Let me get.
I'll be right back, boys. I need to go for a smoke.
Yeah.
Well, if we're not monetized, I'm in a safety meeting, and if Charlie gives me permission.
I'm not on the live.
I just go blank screen
camera, but not on the live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't promote that.
Yeah, I got something that I want to show off. Is something that Matt made for me. This thing weighs 16 pounds, and I wish I had it when I was at Cottonwood Trails Gold Camp.
Oh, well, I'm not leaving yet. Oh, shit. Look at that.
There's that.
Oh, wow. Look at that. What?
Nice pick.
Yeah. It weighs 16 pounds. I call it Icebreaker.
Oh, that is sick.
Look at that thing.
All right, so you are not. I need a cigarette and my stuff out of the car.
That is nice, man. That is wicked.
All right, so I'm going to drop Whipple Creek's link because he's not blue yet.
Down in there. I got it for you, buddy.
Well, you're not blue, so that they won't be able to click it.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I'm on my phone right now, and the other one's not here.
I linked him. So the one I just dropped in chat is
that shoulder.
No, because I say
his.
Can't reach it with that one.
Yeah. So this is his stuff down there. Down there. That's his link. I just dropped it in chat.
Sound like
Charlie will blow you up when he gets. Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to go back after the live stream and all those people in chat that aren't. I can make mods.
Yeah.
All right, Charlie. I'll be back on the camera in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically pre-order situation is probably not going to be posted on greenmountaingoldtrap.com. Just because it's too much of a hassle for him to revamp page and whatnot, based off from a maybe this will take off. So get a
But there
hold of
should be-
Joe on Green Mountain Gold Trap, his YouTube channel, get a hold of him that way, or if you have his phone number or his email, or if you also have my email or my Facebook or my YouTube, you guys can get a hold
Oh
of
my
me.
gosh.
I'll
So
just get
either way,
Remy, right now, you know I want to pre-order if it goes. So there you go.
well, no, it's definitely going. So if you want to
My-
make a
my
pre-order,
weed.
then let me know.
Yeah.
We'll get a number together. It'll be under 200.
Okay. Yeah, let me know.
You got cigarettes?
Okay, so I don't know how much
You can't
shipping's going to
leave.
be for that. Like I
No,
said,
I
I
know.
only shipped you 1 pound 6 ounce, and it cost me $30.
Yeah.
Love you.
So that
Yeah,
was kinda,
anytime you ship to Canada, it's going to be $30.
And another thing about the little pack rat too is that shipping costs are going to be down versus the 2-footer and the 3-footer.
Yeah.
They're a lot
Exactly.
smaller unit, a lot smaller box.
Yeah, either way, I'm in. So I don't care.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to mark you down on the paper then.
All right. I'm going to go
Because he's probably in bed by now, or he's eating.
2.5 hours. I need to fucking smoke. I'm glad.
So yeah, I'm just getting everybody ready because I mean we're like as soon as this sealant comes in, we're able to start making more of them. You know what I mean? He just cut up panels and everything, like he's ready to go. We're just waiting on sealant. So
Yeah, because it has to be a sealant that'll work with the polycarbonate. Plus, it has to be stable and rigid enough to keep the whole unit together.
well, there's a certain
And-
type that goes to it adheres to polycarbonate and aluminum. So it's a specific. It's like $40 a friggin' tube, dude. It's not cheap. But that's why that glue stuff that you see on the GMGTs is so like tough. Like that stuff's you get what you pay for, bro.
It's definitely worth it because I mean, anytime me and Matt go out, we always use that one that he's got, and I mean that's like our concentrator right there that like will collect us the most material, but also have the more gold in it than.
Yeah,
But it's I like the way that it's set up and how it works.
yeah. I'm really hoping. So, like, the only thing I may see that's different versus the 23 and the 3-foot versus the pack rat is that the pack rat might not like bigger material loaded on it. You might have to classify in your pan and then run it on it. You know what I mean? Because the
Yeah.
chute's smaller. It's a shorter distance from the classifier plate to the face. So
Now
you've
what's
got a
the
shorter
price on the one? What's the price on the one Chuckles and I used?
Which one do you got? 23 Pace Creek Finder or the 3-foot Riverbed Hog?
3-foot riverbed hog.
So that one's like, hang on a second. Let me pull up on his page right now just so I don't mistake in what the price is. Because I know there was a price change because he was trying to keep business going, trying to make people happy with prices. I told him, we might have to deal with that. It's just we got to stay alive during this bull
Biden
crap.
economics.
Yeah, whatever we want to call it. Yeah, it's not fun. We're just trying to keep him afloat and alive, and I want him to prosper a little more than this. So we're going to add some better stuff to the lineup here. Green, Gold Trap. Okay.
That's awesome, Jim. You see that, Charlie?
Yeah, I was just reading that.
Oh, where is that? Oh, it's showing me. That is not what I typed.
Matt said it was $450 with shipping.
We're still here. We just had a company that just pulled up.
All right, so see you tomorrow, Scuba Steve.
Yep. Later, man.
Later.
Okay, so right now, the 3-foot Riverbed Hog is priced at $419 plus shipping. The 23-inch Pay Street Finder is $280 plus shipping. So expect the price to be better than that 23-incher because
Okay.
that was the reason why, like size, lightness, and affordability. So that there's a few check marks that we can mark off for you guys. Like it's affordable. You get to have a classic or a Green Mountain Gold Trap that's not so huge. You can carry it everywhere, and it's definitely gonna be cool. I want to get mine with a little like lanyard or something over it, so I can just carry it on my chest with my scoop in it.
Matt's had it for 3 years.
Yeah, I've had my 3 foot for almost 2 years now. It's super cool. I love that thing. It's just I'm restricted on water. So, the depth of water sometimes in certain spots isn't the greatest.
Well, Charlie's got a trick for that.
Yeah, but where he's at, he can't do that. He can't build dams.
Ah,
There's some places you're not allowed to. So like here, if you had a creek or something that has like no drop to it, it's pretty slow moving. Yeah, I could build a dam, but the only way to get a creek bed like that to dam up is to actually go from side to side and build it up and then put your gold trap on it. So we have something in the works for that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're working on it. Almost done. We'll have the first product to help with that situation coming up real soon. Like I've got it all in pieces right there, about ready to start gluing and cementing everything together. And then we're going to order a pump and we'll have a video online of it. So,
yeah, I can't wait for that to come out.
Oh, dude, me either, bro. We've got some old creek beds that are dried up that we can't use the gold trap there. So it's like now I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting, but I can't wait.
If we can get that figured out and set up, me and Matt would be able to take that big hog to the Michigan beaches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even Flower Gold Wizard, anybody like that's out on the sand and stuff, dude, like that thing will chew through dirt, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was a consumer before being Joe's friend, you know what I mean? And like when I bought the product and I was using it, I was like, dude, I stand by that. It's so easy to use. It chews material up, and like you don't really have to classify like you would with any other machine. You can throw a shovel full on it and let her rip.
This is what I was talking about. Charlie's magic trick.
Plastic painter's plastic and stuff that we bring with us to dam up the dam, and you don't even have to use a bunch of rocks either. You can just, as you're building it up and as the water comes up, you just stack another rock and put the plastic over it, and the water just holds it in place.
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of having to mess around with building a dam. It takes time.
It worked.
It's something that works here, and we're allowed to do it. So,
jeez, man,
it would be like over by Stacy, where they're allowed to use high bankers and stuff, where that's common. Like we can't use those here.
Right. Yep, we can't use high bankers or anything here. So,
where are you located at?
Restricted to what you can use in the creek bed.
Yeah. So like we can't use dredges or anything like that either.
Yeah, we don't have dredges, no sluices without permits. They have to be private property.
No, we don't even have permits. Like you can run a sluice all day long if you want to, no permit.
Yeah, not
Oh
here.
yeah, that's us too. Sluices, high bankers. If you have your own claim, as long as it's in the paperwork, you can dredge. You can, or on private property, you can dredge.
But where are you from, Remy?
I'm in Vermont.
Ooh. No, I thought you could sluice in Vermont.
You
in
can
certain
with
spots.
permit, but it's like your doe tag when you're hunting tags. You got to go in for the lottery, kind of. They only hand out so many each year.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So you gotta, if you're a resident, it's only like $25 for the permit, but you got to give them GPS coordinates. You got to give them a reclamation plan, what you're gonna do, give them the zone area, and then you're restricted to a cube of whatever they told you. And,
oh my God, that's like
yeah, dude. So it's on private
putting a
property.
claim on.
Yeah, so it's like that's what I'm saying, dude. Like this system is going to be just like it makes it easy for everybody. You don't have to worry about dams. Even if you do have the ability to build a dam and you have a gold trap, you don't have to. When the next unit comes out, not the pack rats, but the one that's dropping right after the pack rat, like that's no more worrying about dams. If you can set a toad up next to your area, you can run your gold trap. But it's
Then the next
specific to
question.
Green Mountain Gold Trap only, though.
So I'm a GPAA member, and there's like 6 spots in Vermont, if I remember correctly. So
What do you mean?
for the GPAA claims. Now I can still use all my stuff there on their claims because it's private property. Or no?
I couldn't tell you anything in depth.
It might be public property, but then you're falling into claim and that kind of stuff and whatever they've written the claim out to do.
I don't have my book on me, but I know it said in one spot I could use a high banker, and then one of them you couldn't. You could only use a sluice. One was a pan only, pan and scoop, not a shovel. And they clarified hand scoop, hand scoop.
That's New Hampshire. That's how they are. They're strict about it. Hands and pans and national forest only with a permit, but they're free permits. But you got to go to one of their buildings and file for it when you want it.
And then what was the other one that was weird? So have you seen the Gold Hound? It's a hand pump suction dredge, kind of like the Yabby pump.
Yeah, you're supposed to be sending me one of those to try out.
You're on the list. You're on the list. He's still waiting for that dang box. He ordered a like an armored gun case to ship it around in.
Who's this Moto mining? Don't be playing funny business with your wrench privileges.
Who? What? I can't see chat.
Somebody joking about putting people out in timeout. I was just saying, don't ruin privileges.
No, he's a good dude. He's just being funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just never ever seen
everybody
that
being
name pop
blue,
up.
the
I was like,
only-
wait, this
The
new
only
guy.
moderator that can.
My fault, but I ain't met you yet. My bad.
No. But with everybody being blue, usually you can't.
I'm
do
only
that.
on StreamYard. I can't
unless they're like managing moderator, and then they can put a moderator in timeout. But there's only
I'm a manager.
few people. There's only a select few people that have that privilege.
Jeez.
So, Charlie, did you see all my spiders in that old mine?
I haven't had a chance to watch any videos. Like yesterday was by 8 o'clock. I was in bed with the earth spinning.
Oh.
I'm surprised I woke up this morning and was on time to work.
Travis. Oh, he's on mute, but Travis, I sent a message over for that. I sent one over for wrench as well for pre-order. So we'll know as soon as that gets plugged in. I'll get back to you guys on price. We'll move on from that. Matter of fact, wait a minute. I do have Travis on Messenger. Where is... I want to get that picture and show him.
If you message it over to me, I can bring it up on the screen here.
I don't want it out because it's not finished.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to
That's-
post it publicly on there because it's like 3/4.
Okay.
Save it for backstage. Save it for
Yeah.
backstage. Moto Mining. He's over in Arizona right now. He's down in the desert dragging his berries in the sand right now.
Who's that, Rock Butcher?
Yep.
Yeah.
David Vila. Hello. But yeah, with all these things going on, Charlie doesn't know how many like trips he's going to be able to take for a while. So there might not be any new videos coming out for a bit. We'll keep doing the live streams and stuff, but funds are going to be tight. So
Charlie's going to need pay dirt. Should we make Charlie a jackass pay dirt bag?
So just so that read. Oh, I got that on backwards. Hold up. I got it on mirror.
There's
this
Joe.
This is not totally finished up, but it says 2 pounds 9 ounces for the pack rat, and that's not fully assembled.
Nice.
We had a few more parts on it, and it was up to 12 pounds or 2 pounds 12 ounces.
All right, Matt. What you and Charlie do at camp after you're digging, we don't need to know about that.
he's got some magic fingers.
No.
What the fuck did I just walk into?
Is this some bad stuff or what?
What the heck's going on here?
Yeah. No.
Well, stick your tongue back in then. Jeez.
Yeah, you're gonna catch something, Stacy.
I'm sorry. I think I got on the wrong live stream here.
Yeah, what the hell's happening?
That was too funny.
Wow, I just had a safety meeting and came back to that. That's wow.
Your safety meeting was quick.
Oh, it was. It was good though. I needed it.
It was been a long stream.
What's that?
Go over and check out
Not-
your
Not
messenger.
really. We're only 40 minutes in. We got 14 awesome people here.
No, I was talking about to get to here.
Yeah.
Travis and I were busy for a few hours. He was
Yeah.
struggling. Sounded like he had machine guns going off.
Yeah. Thank you, Jericho. I appreciate it, man.
So the
was
struggle
funny.
bus was real.
Oh,
It was really funny.
It was something. I need to get Starlink because my internet service here sucks.
Oh, bro, don't
What?
do it.
Starlink.
Don't do
Starlink's
it.
horrible.
Don't do it. My buddy just sent his whole entire kit back. He's at a loss, bro. It is the stupidest shit ever. Like if you don't have Wi-Fi service in your area to plug into Starlink, you're screwed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like he was like,
Did he?
dude, he sent the whole entire kit back. He was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get into Starlink. And then I thought of Tesla's and how bad their customer service was, and I kind of giggled at him a little bit. I was like, bro, I love you, man, but
Was
good
he
luck with
real?
that. Huh?
Does he live like out in the country?
Yeah, he's rural. Yeah, he's out in the country.
Ah,
He ain't
shit.
got Wi-Fi out there. That's why he wanted it. But there's no Wi-Fi service to plug in to Starlink. Because you have to plug in the Wi-Fi to get it to connect to the Starlink connection so they know where you are, I guess, where your pickup is. Which is pretty stupid. Did you get a message, though? I sent you a message on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
how's Joe?
finished.
Yeah. Ooh.
So you see the size difference between the 2 foot and the other one?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like half of it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All right. It sounds like Travis is looking at a giant sandwich right now.
Oh, man.
Or some adult.
Oh,
This is
like,
this is the best sandwich I've seen in a while.
isn't that cool? It's not even done yet. That's why I just said, like, if I had a full completed picture with sealant and the top deck on there, I would go and have everybody see it right now. But like,
Yeah.
that's just not finished, and I don't feel like showing everybody that. It's not a
Yeah.
bad picture. It's just like, why show the half product?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Finish it, and then everybody gets to see the perfect finish.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's something that interests you.
Oh, yeah.
16 inches from face to back.
I like that a
I'll
lot.
have to send a picture over to Wrench too, because he was interested in pre-order.
Yeah, I just love that the classifier is on that, man. Or the
You're gonna show it in the back room?
Yeah, I'll show you that one on Backroom. I'll pull that up for you. Yeah, but it's just
'Cause I'm
one that's
curious.
like
I'm curious.
it's in
to
the
see-
middle of being built in that picture, and it's just set up next to the other ones being built. So it's just kind of like a production picture, basically. But I mean, I want to show everybody like the one that's finished and let you guys see what it looks like. Because if I show it now, it's like some people won't understand what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
It's in
I have-
pieces parts.
I have an awesome idea for a video once those are made up and ready to go because it'll be cool.
Nice.
We'll have to get one of those, Matt.
Rock Butcher. Yeah, we'll have to check out he has a few shorts that just came out. Rock Butcher.
Oh, nice.
So we'll have to go check them out.
Rock Butcher, post the links.
I'm gonna have a triple stack of gold traps now. I'm gonna have the 3-footer, the 2-footer in that one, and then the 16 on top of that one, bud. We got the pyramid of gold traps.
You can make you can make a little Christmas tree out of gold traps.
Oh heck yeah! I got all 3, man. Oh,
There you
look
go.
at there.
There's
Yes,
the
sir.
gold
Here you
trap
go.
right
Showing Joe, Mr. Green Mountain Gold Trap, a little while.
so here's the 3-footer.
That's the riverbed hog. Yep.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
That's the one that me and Matt use.
Yep. There's the
Yeah.
You guys have
23-inch
the
pastry
footer, eh?
finder. And you're not going to see the 16 up yet.
No. But this 3-footer right here is amazing. Like Charlie can go through 5-gallon buckets in no time. All right, Dutchy, you have a good night, buddy. It's
Night,
Good
Dutchy.
shit.
Hi, Dutchy.
Good
Four-
shit.
5 a.m. or 3 a.m. over there in Amsterdam, something like that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I still want the 3-footer too. Hey, like just
The
the amount.
3-footer is good if you've got a spot for it.
Yeah,
It needs to be deeper water with like a lot of like bedrock steps in the riverbed or creek bed. You know, you want to have some stairs to set it up in.
yeah,
We just built a dam.
yeah. I was gonna say I could make steps.
You had some decent rocky stuff down there, Travis. You should be
Yeah.
fine with the kind of geology you got.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the water flow that I've seen in your videos and stuff too. There's probably spots that you could just take that, slap it down, and be ready to run
Yeah.
without even
You'll
having
have to
build
do
a dam.
minimal chute building around it and a flat rock under it. First, you start with a flat rock that's wider than what you need. Lay that down, and then you start building up your sidewalls to hold it.
Yeah.
Don't put your gold trap in until last second.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, our problem-
it'll just want to blow away.
That
Yeah,
would
and
work
make sure you
pretty
got a
good.
rock to put on top of it.
No,
We
no,
have-
sir. No, sir.
Not it for where Travis lives, as fast as that water is, it won't push it.
Bullshit. Nope. Nope. It
No,
won't
we
slide.
push it.
We have
Look
a
at
ton
my
of
videos
water.
on my page, bro. I can teach you guys how to set those up properly. Like, I hate seeing people put rocks on top of them and stuff because it's just like gaudy as hell. Like, you don't need to do that if you know
Me
how
and
to set
Matt
it up.
have never done that. We've never.
Yeah, they're
stacked a rock on
polycarbonate
it.
and aluminum. It doesn't float.
But it wasn't about it floating, it was about the water shoving it down the
No.
Then you had too much flow.
yeah. You got to move.
Well,
it
no,
back.
honestly, like I've never ran into a situation where there's never been too much flow for that, guys.
Oh,
Ever.
okay, nice.
Ever. You could have that thing draining over the top of that thing, dude, and it'll still work. When you tip it down or up on the back end, that makes the box stratify more or less. So if you add angle, the stratification in the box becomes more.
Oh,
If you raise the tail, it'll slow stratification up in the box. So that trap is, so there's only so much that can flow through that bottom chute. When you guys adjust the tail end of it, that'll turn up the stratification or turn it down if you pick it up. So we always set a little rock underneath the back end of it, not right where the drawer is, but the drawer should not be, the top of that drawer should not be below the water. Because then you're getting turbulence that can happen and mess up the drawer and whatnot. Also, it's clear, so if you have it out of the water, you can see it working properly. Because if a leaf goes in there and plugs a tube up, you won't notice in like a Grizzly or a Bazooka or any of the other ones that you can't see through, you won't know if that box has been stopped.
Hmm.
But in these gold traps, they're clear sides. And if you have them set up properly where they're up out of the water, you can see the box working properly or not. So if you want it to spin more, you're going to drop it. Also, with clearing debris off from the classifier plate, if you've got a lot of flow and you've got stuff hanging up on the classifier plate, add some more tail drop to it. It'll allow the material to fly off those grates better.
See, Matt, you're allowed to shovel on that setup. You don't really
yeah.
have to classify.
That's what
Yeah.
I love about it. Oh yeah.
I'm an old prick and I like to run mine. So I get my ADD messes with me a lot. So like if I'm out there and I happen to get one rock that's stuck in there or something, I usually set up my gold trap so it runs good. Like it'll chew material. But if I go and put material in that and it's ripping like I like it, and I turn around for 1 minute too long and I turn back around, bud, my box is almost
Okay,
empty.
Matt,
But that's
we're
my
talking
fault.
to the guy that tests and helps design, like helps with the stuff to make these sluices. He's the one who knows the tolerances and stuff, and he says we can just shovel onto it. You just have to make sure you're not dropping huge rocks like this on it. You pick those type of rocks out,
Flat
but like
rocks
the
too.
regular stuff that you would throw into like your classifier, you can throw right on there.
Yeah, he does what I do. I like to put it in a classifier just because. So like I said, my ADD, if I set it up good, Joe sets his up stratifying slower and he uses a small half spade size shovel. He doesn't use the big one on his. So when you see him go over with a full shovel on his, that's not a regular shovel. I can go over with a regular shovel, but I have to make sure that certain size rocks by judgment get thrown or rinsed off in the face of it and then a shovel on it. But you have to slow the box stratification up if you're going to work with no classifier, because you got to let the machine work while you're working, and you don't want the machine to work too fast, because if you go to move a rock over here and then turn around and you've got that running too fast, you'll screw yourself. But what I do is like he does, I personally like to set it up so it runs through material really fast. But what I do is I'll sit there with a half-inch classifier, bucket ran at half-inch classification, and I'll pile my buckets up and then bring them to my classifier and sit down next to my classifier. I don't let half of my, so when I feed one shovel full on there, it'll fill the box. I do not add another scoop until I can see parts of the tubes showing from on top.
Yeah,
If I
that's the
see
same
an
thing
inch
we
of those
do.
tubes, I give it more. I don't let it get less, and I don't let it get too full. But that's why I sit on top of it with a classified bucket, so I don't run into the box blowing out. When I run one bucket, I dump the drawer out into my cons bucket, and then I reset the drawer, and then I run another 5-gallon bucket. You don't have to do that, but I like to build up cons, and I know that our flat gold here in Vermont doesn't like to go through black sand easily. So I'd rather keep the gold trapped in that stuff first and just deal with the extra cons at home.
Screw that black sand.
No, I like what
I
the invention.
told you he hated that shit.
The invention Charlie and Matt showed me for when they go to clean it out, the plastic thing, it's pretty awesome.
Matt's
Yeah,
correct. That's the best plan with a GMGT. One person digging classified buckets and the other one running the buckets.
and that's why we work well as a team, because he can feed the Green Mountain gold trap fluid bed, and he can also feed my sluice at the same time. And I usually dig and classify.
Yeah, Laura and I used to be able to. So Laura was able to run a 5-gallon bucket by herself sitting at the gold trap. She was able to run a 5-gallon bucket, and the amount of time it took me to classify in the hole with my bucket next to me, I could dig and classify a 5-gallon the same amount of time that her ass could take the 5-gallon bucket and run
Hold
it
on
through the
one
gold
second.
trap and have it cleaned.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab Matt's classifier quick and show you guys this thing.
Yeah. I think honestly the pack rat would be a classification only unit just because the deck surface is shorter. You know what I mean?
Can you shovel
Like
on
there's less-
16?
Huh?
Can you shovel onto the 16?
I don't think you're going to be able to shovel onto the 16. That's what I'm saying. I think that's going
Well,
to be a
what if you're like, what if you're in a sand spot or like a 1/8 or like, because we have a lot of areas here where there's not bigger rocks.
Right. Well, so in that situation, man, I mean,
It's already
honestly,
natural
you're
classified.
good. Yeah, if you're at that point, I'd just get yourself like a I think I got one sitting here. 1 second. I've got like a big fat boy scoop. Like it's like a garden trowel, but it's a little extra deep with sidewalls on it. I use
Okay.
that because that gets you a decent amount of material on there, but you're not running so slow with a regular garden trowel. But yeah, I would if you're in sandy kind of stuff with cobbles in it, if it's 1/4 inch, bro, I wouldn't even mind. I wouldn't even bother classifying any of that. I'd just take scoops, like run over with your pan, fill your pan up with the good stuff, come back to it and run it. You could even take your pan and just dump it into the face through a corner of your pan on that thing, and then take the drawer out, throw it in your pan, look at it real quick. If it's good, good. You can take another pan test or whatnot, or move and do another pan on the other side of the river. You can just pick that little guy up, set it over your neck or in your backpack, and off you go.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed using the 3-footer. It was neat to watch when you put the stuff in it, and
Yeah.
it's hard to explain until you see it. But like, it was neat.
There's a lot of science going on there, and I wasn't understanding it until I first met Joe. That's why I was like, it's a trance, like, dude. If you're sitting there with your bucket, that's another thing too. Like, I like to sit and watch it work. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather sit there with my bucket next to it and just make sure that it's running properly.
And if you're paying attention, you know when it's like, if you're paying attention, once you get using it, you can see that you can put more. You put too much.
You'll learn how it sits in the water too. So when you have a gold
Okay.
trap like that,
Check this out. This is the classifier here. See all those paddles in there?
yeah, that's sick.
That breaks up the clay and everything. It's 3/16 punch plate.
Oh,
All
it's
welded
got like
together.
clay bars. Sick.
It's all welded together, solid one piece. 5-gallon bucket classifier.
That is sick.
I'm trying to get him to manufacture them, but he won't.
Who made that, Matt?
Milwaukee Matt.
Wow, Matt. Good job, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He's my
Especially if you had
fabricator
like
guy.
sleet.
Like,
Yeah, well, look at that.
I come up with a harebrained idea, and I'm like, "Hey, we need this," and he's like, "Okay, we'll make it."
Even Rock Butcher thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that would be nice for like, okay, do you guys like, any of you guys watch Fishing Gold?
I do.
Okay, so those guys have a lot of like slate and like, you know, they've got a lot of that over there. So theirs has a lot of clay in it as well. That'd be perfect to like put that slate clay crap in there and clean off with.
So it doesn't really. He's just upriver from me, so it doesn't. I've got one similar to that. Mine doesn't have the feed in it, to knock the stuff around. It plugs the holes because you need the 1/4 inch. Like when we use mine, Charlie's seen mine. Mine's nice. It's heavy duty, but that slate, the slate chips, once the clay gets into it and you get it down in there, it makes like a concrete type thing, and it plugs the holes on the 3/16. Like, it's weird. So you definitely you need the 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch, and then maybe step down. I don't know.
I think it's kind of cool with the paddles in there, though. I'm not gonna lie, Matt. That's pretty cool.
It chews up the stuff. I'll tell you that. I seen it. I used it.
Yeah,
We can classify a full 5-gallon bucket of material in about 45 minutes to an hour.
Did you just say 5?
And that- But that's down to 3/16 and completely full.
It takes about 14 to 18 of those to fill up one 5-gallon bucket. to classify the material because we have a lot of rock and stone and stuff in with our pay dirt that we're digging up.
Boulders.
Well, you're
So we're
talking
moving
to fill
about-
up a 5-gallon, fill up a 5-gallon bucket of classified. material.
Full. Yeah,
Yeah,
full.
all the way down to 3/16.
Oh yeah.
All right.
No, I know. I run 1/4 inch classifier on a 5-gallon bucket, and I can dig and classify that to the top
But,
in about
Remy,
5 to
I
6.
run
the
half
reason why
inch.
we classify down
I
to
do
that
half
level,
inch.
the reason why we classify down to that level is because our gold is no bigger than that.
Yeah. But with the classifier,
You know what I mean?
with a GMGT, you don't need to worry about that. As long as you're a 1/2 inch classification, bro, you can just take that and dump it on that thing, no problem.
Good.
Because those are
that's all-
1/2 inch classifier plate holes.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what I classify to is like 1/2 inch.
Yeah, so the GMGT, literally, there's one spot that I use 1/4 inch class. Well, 2 spots that we go to, and it's because we have this really flat schist stone, and it turns into these little like wafer hockey puck shaped pieces. And boy, did they freaking plug the classifier plate in the trap up bad because they're flat enough to go through it if they go sideways, but then they get caught up underneath the tubes, up and down, and they get stuck and lock the box up. So I go to 1/4 inch on
The
those
next
two
question is nuggets.
locations. Nuggets, they stick to the trap. So the classifier plate, that it has like a suction. When material comes down through and it hits that underneath where that classifier plate is, if it's heavy, it's going to hit that and stick to it.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt can attest to that, and so can one of my buddies, Mike. That I let him use it when we went on our winter expedition, the last trip I went out on, and there was gold sitting right along the edge of those riffles. You can see them. That's like our indicator, Matt, to be like, yep, you're
I
on
have
the gold.
mine right here. I'll show you guys real quick.
Later, Matt.
Good night, there, Matt.
Later, Matt.
So
These right here, that's glued to the loading deck, the top deck. Now, inside those little diamonds on that classifier plate, those ones that are glued down, they're like little indicator spots. You'll see little fine pieces get stuck in there when you're running. So when you end up going to clean out and you like put a bucket or something in here to kind of like stop the flow, helps when you're trying to pull the drawer. But when you pull this drawer out, before you do that, you want to take a bucket or your hand and rinse onto those diamonds and make sure all that washes back the skid plate and drops down into the drawer before you remove this drawer. But bigger pieces of gold will get caught up and they'll stick to that classifier plate right there.
Okay.
But be mindful if you are running in zones that you know there's gold that could get caught up in this and you have chunkies, just be mindful. You put a shovel full on there and you see something yellow sitting on the classifier plate, you might want to stop and take a look before you throw another shovel full on there and knock it out of there.
Yeah, because we're running. I mean, there's this. Well, we hit 1/4 gram to ounce nuggets. I mean, but like Charlie, he got a pinky nail size piece.
About
There's
18
nice
inches
gold
deep
here.
in the creek. Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
get stuck in there. Yeah, your pinky nail size piece would have got caught up somehow on that classifier plate. But I would be mindful if you do have
Yeah.
that kind of gold. So these were designed as Green Mountain Gold Trap classifier. It was made for Vermont. We don't have giant nuggets here, and that's why it has a certain size classifier plate on it. We don't see anything bigger than that. If we do, it's rare. So we don't even look at our tailings when we throw anything on top, and when we're classifying, we don't even check that stuff. We just it's gone.
Yeah, that's the same thing we do.
Yeah.
The
So
only
how's
thing
it
Charlie could have on there would be big nuggets or big diamonds.
Yeah.
He's got some orange diamonds about that big.
I
Really?
found there. Yep.
What's the density on those?
It's close to gold. I mean, they're with down with the gold when he's panning.
Right, right. That's like the garnets.
Gold's a
and stuff. They're all really
19
dense.
and a diamond is, I think,
17 or
talking
something
about.
like that.
I think it's like 15, 16. Rock Butcher would know a little more than I would.
Yeah, see, like what
Or
Matt's
maybe
got
it's 10. Is it 10? I'm not sure.
what Matt's got for the Green Mountain Gold fluid bed classifier that we got. He's got a little piece of plastic plate that he cut out that's just as wide as the front of it with a handle, and he slides it right along the front side, that main edge, and it cuts off the flow, but still allows enough water to run around the edges to clean off the gold that's sitting along the edge there. And
There's
then
a
we
problem with that.
just pull the pin.
When you do
and
that
then-
modification to it, you're turning it into a sluice.
No,
Sluices
it's
have
just a
floodgates.
No. You just put it right in front of it for a second.
Yes, sluices have floodgates, guys. That's why we couldn't add one to ours. We wanted to put
No, but
hinges in a flat plate.
We
to,
did
like,
it
use that.
ourselves. It's the same as putting the bucket in
Yeah.
front of it. It's just a little plate that we cut that makes it easier, so you don't have to waste the bucket.
Yes, but technically
trying
it
to
is
stop it.
it's a floodgate. And if you look at the definition of sluice, it specifies they have floodgates, and it's a trough with a floodgate. So that was one thing we steered away from, because I've brought it up and I was like, dude, I wanted to do it for mine, but like on my community tab, you have the definitions of sluice and classifier, and it specifically says that in the definition of sluice that it's a trough for concentrating gold, or that has a floodgate, and they can be hundreds of feet long. So if we add a floodgate, which is a gate to control water flow to the face of it, because a floodgate on those old long toms was exactly what you're talking about, bud. It's a chute that would block off the trough when they were on off hours, or they shut down, or they were cleaning up. And then what they would do when they started their shift, they'd come through and pick that board up, which is a floodgate, and then it would open up the long tom again, and then it would be running for the day. So that was one thing that Joe and I were talking about, was that like that's considered a floodgate, and we didn't want to really, I don't care what anybody else does, you know what I'm saying? I think it's an awesome idea. It's just be mindful that
Legality where you're at.
You could get looked at as that being a sluice by the right or the wrong
Yeah, but-
officer, whatever you consider.
Here in Wisconsin, you're allowed to run sluices, so
Yeah, so you should be fine. But like if you add it to the unit, you know what I mean? If it's an add-on and it's like attached to it.
no, it's not attached. It's completely separate. We just put it in front of it to stop the water.
Yeah. It is still a floodgate, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you guys are wrong for it or anything, and I think it's a good idea because it's something I would have done myself. But personally, I won't do that here in Rutland or in
It works
Vermont
great.
at all. I do not want to deal with any sort of DEC issues. So we try to stay within regulation as much as we can. And if we didn't, it was on accident, and we would correct our actions if possible.
Yep.
See, there's a comment down on the screen from Matt.
Yes, that's an easy trick, guys. You guys have a 3-footer. Use your 5-gallon bucket like I do in my videos. Joe does the same thing. A 5-gallon bucket with an 11-inch bottom on it will sit right in the face of a 3-foot riverbed hog and block the top chute flow so you can actually pull the gold. You do not need to stop
Yeah, but the
bottom
problem
chute.
with that is we have ours set up in a dam, and we can't get the bucket around the front of the sluice. That's why we had to use the stopper.
What do you mean around the front of it? You set it inside the top chute.
You mean like on the sluice?
Yeah, well, on the classifier, yeah, right on the top loading deck.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I keep saying sluice, but you
Yeah,
set it
'cause,
right
like,
up
look.
on there.
Yeah, this one here is a 23-inch. I use a plastic gallon paint bucket, and I cut the metal ring off the top of it, so it's plastic, and it has a perfect 90-degree edges on the sidewalls to the bottom transition. And I take that and I set it right in here. You put some water in it, about half full. You set it down on the face of this thing, and it sets right there. If this was my round paint bucket, I would set it right like this, and until it hits. When it hits, it stops all flow on the top chute, and now you can pull your drawer on the bottom.
Yeah, but
without
isn't that
bottom
quote
blowing.
unquote a floodgate?
That'd still be a floodgate, wouldn't it?
Yep.
It's your bucket.
Ah, but still,
It's not a
potato,
gate. It's a
potato.
bucket. Yeah, but you can't call this a gate. It's actually a bucket, dude. If you're using a flat piece of something to block that off, that's a gate. You know what I'm saying? Like this already has a name.
Yeah,
We're just using a bucket to stop the water. It's not a floodgate, really. I mean, it acts like one, but it really is just a bucket, guys. You know what I mean?
We'll always get into the
Floodgate
hot
is an
debates at,
apparatus
like,
that's used to
close
block
to
the
the end
water
of the
off
show.
specifically.
See this? See this? Why can't we have hot debates like this at the beginning of the show?
Yeah.
And also when you do that, when you are cleaning these things out, you do not have to worry about the bottom chute being shut down. That's not a worry, period. So if you stop the top chute water, you could set a rock in it or something. But whatever it is, block the flow off on the top chute when you do remove your trap. But other than that, you don't have to. When I close the top gate on this, the top chute here, when you stop that from working,
he said gate.
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are listening to me now. Keep it up.
And Matt says,
Listen.
bucket, potato, potato, potato.
Potato.
Oh God, you know
Come on, that was funny, Remy.
we're gonna see who's
Hi,
getting
Ahmed.
pre-orders now. Jeez.
Ah.
Come here. Come on, if you want up here. Up.
All right,
Listen.
guys. I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna go get me something
No,
to
you
eat.
can't.
Why?
You're gonna come backstage?
Oh,
Back
You didn't have
back
enough
to the
spiders.
yeah, I can.
Well,
I
you
got my
snacks for
micrometer.
You got snacks for a year or two with all the spiders in
I
there.
have Charlie sent me the link, so I'll probably jump in.
Yeah, you better come backstage.
All right, all right. Come on, this skinny guy needs some food.
Go get some food. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I will catch you guys. Good night, YouTube.
See you later.
Later.
Have
Later,
fun.
Stacy.
Later, Stacy.
All right, Travis, where's your wife? Did he fall off?
No,
Oh
I'm
no,
here.
he's looking at dirt.
He's
Hey, where's your wife at?
She is nestled in the couch watching TV. Yeah, no, I'm not showing her that.
Oh, show it.
So
I'm not showing it to her. Here, I'll take a picture of it. Okay.
I'll just post it and tag you on Instagram and Facebook.
She will see it one way or another. There you go.
But yeah, this is the first one I did with wings.
Oh yeah. How much is that?
I have to look at the book. I don't know. I printed
Me,
5 things, so
Me asking is not biting, just so you know. It might be me biting because no, those colors are nice. I think my niece would love that.
well, we got it's a set. I'll have to show you. There's matching ones, one with wings and one without wings.
Oh yeah, yeah. The foldable
They got
wings,
sunflower tails.
nice. Yeah, it's a 3D
Very
print.
girly.
It's very girly, but yeah,
My wife designed it or picked it, whatever.
it's cool. Yeah, it's
That's
very
probably
cool.
why it's girly.
Yeah. But the Imperial Dragon is amazing. Now, Charlie, did you get to see the mystery egg, dragon egg thing I made
No,
That
for the
is
coin holders?
that's cool.
Oh, heavy metal detecting. Happy holidays, Charlie and family. Off to work. Yeah, so this actually does lock shut, and then you can hide your coin in there.
Yeah,
It's got a
Stop,
little
Heavy.
display spot.
Wait. I gotta do something real quick. He's in here.
oh. Who?
Where is it? There it is.
But yeah, 2024, Charlie, year of the dragon.
Yep.
All right, you can take me off the big screen. It's not that exciting. Travis is down there rubbing it in.
I am. That just never mind.
Is that a super chat, buddy?
Yeah.
That was a nice super chat.
Good looking, Heavy Meadow.
Bet no one can beat it.
It's the wrong time to be asking for money. Who's Santa Claus coming to town, bud? I can tell you right now, man.
Shoot, statistical probability is if you're a charity, right now is the perfect time to ask for help.
It is.
Well, yeah, in that situation, absolutely. I'm so fucked up
Statistical?
right now. Excuse my French. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm so messed up right now, or I'd be helping out everybody I could. But
Yeah, so
Just
for
tie it
those
up.
that are just coming in and joining us, as you guys can see, Charlie's not at home. I am
Charlie's been
currently-
demoted.
I am no, it's way worse than that.
oh, it's an upgrade, bro. It's an upgrade.
But because of this, the only way that I'm going to be able to do trips is if I have the funding from my fans that watch, because otherwise there won't be any trips that'll be going on. It'll just be live streams that we'll be doing. It's just how it's gonna have to be for a while until I get everything straightened out and sorted out.
I hate.
Whose dirt is that?
Fuck.
He froze.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to get after that hole-in-one man
God
bag.
damn it. Isn't it?
I got a bag of dirt that I got to go through. That, well, not a bag, a jar, small jar of some dirt from Gold Panning Dutchy, and then I also had an
From the
awesome
Rhine
shirt made
River.
up from Jericho.
From the Rhine River.
What are you running over there, Travis? He's
Get out of
frozen.
the way. He's froze. That's why I stole the screen. Charlie, what do you think of this filament?
It's pretty cool.
Is that an egg?
This is a crystal dragon egg coin holder. It's the next version.
Boy, there he went. Where'd you go, eh?
Oh, I don't know. It's my.
Are you a
God
boot to
damn it.
punch your computer?
I'm about to cut. Oh, yeah.
What?
You're a boot to what?
I'm gonna punch.
Well,
something.
boot to what? What dirt you got there, dude?
Oh, this near impossible Vermont dirt.
Oh, he's got my dirt up. That's funny.
Yeah.
Been waiting to see you pull that out.
It's been sitting there for 2 weeks because one, I've been working,
Oh, I get it.
and two, I told you I would do it on a live, so I'm trying to
Jeez.
do it on a live. But I don't need to be on the big screen for this, guys.
Oh yeah, we want to see it.
We want to see it, so that's
You're the
why
only
we
one
made
with
you
pan. Yeah, you're the only one panning right now, brother.
Yeah, it's more interesting than seeing odd.
Right now,
ugly
with
faces.
the amount of people that we have in here, we could turn this into an OnlyPans page, and we would be fine with that. And we got to see that shiny.
That's right.
I gave
Just
him a
deal with
decent-
it.
You know what's
Travis.
funny is my internet is so bad that everything you just said glitched right out, so I didn't hear a damn word.
That's a good
that's
thing
too funny.
because he was saying some nasty stuff.
It started with goats and
I
sheep.
can't hear a damn thing. There you go.
I can't wait till he sees the gold in the bottom of that because I gave him a decent little bit in there.
Okay, I heard that.
Boys, beat it.
If
Not
I
on
can get
camera.
down to the bottom of it.
That's why that square pan works real good for me, bud. That's why I don't like messing with round pans with what we got. That's what we deal with, and I'd rather have it safe, tucked in the bottom riffle, so I'm secure knowing the gold is covered when I'm panning.
Well, it's going into the big pan for now, and then I got to practice on the other one. But yeah, I hear you.
That little shimmy shake, the little side to side shake when you tip back is real important with that black sand because it sticks together. It's like one thick mat of black sand.
Yeah, like how do you?
Yoga. The answer is yoga.
Like it doesn't.
You
The
guys
gold
asked for a
the gold
hard
doesn't want
bag.
to sink.
Yeah, you guys had. I know it don't want to sink. It don't want to go through the black sand, bud. That's what we deal with here. That's why you always see me bring my cons from the river at home, and I put pictures up of cleanups because I don't bother at the river, bud.
I
with
usually
the gold
don't
we get.
either, but sometimes I got to show at least one good smile in the pan. You
Well,
know?
I tip back, but anything that's in the bottom of the pan that I pan back, that gets thrown in my cons bucket when I do that, just because I know I probably missed some.
Oh, I have a tub like what he's got right there that I bring out on the creek to
Beat
pan
it.
in just to check. And all the cons end up going
Go.
in that tub, and then it goes home.
Well,
I
he's
don't
gonna
even
have a
bother
nice-
cleaning it up. I'll run 3 buckets through my sluice, pull my sluice, pull my mat out, clean it right into that tub, and then set it back up and keep running.
He's gonna
I
have
can
a
get-
nice smile in there. Did you put that whole bag in there, dude?
We could hear him crying there for a second where he said yes.
Yeah, he's over there crying about how thick it is.
I'm not fucking crying.
Travis, you know we only have like 10 more minutes left in the show, right?
Yeah,
it's
hurry
not
up
getting
and
done.
pan that room.
I'm not crying. I got dawn in my eye. Okay. All right.
I'm not crying. You're freaking Remy, man. Sent me this black shit.
You're a fucking dick, man.
Yes, sir. I told everybody, man, when I sent it out, it was gonna be what we get, and it's not easy. It's a proving ground here, bro. That's what I figured. Like, if I can learn how to find good amount of gold here in this ground where we've got minimal gold, if I can find good pay here and I can get it out of the dirt with it being as tough as that is, this is an awesome proving ground. So if I go anywhere else and I get to go to a trip where somebody else has a claim or something, like, I'm going to be beyond dumbfounded at what I get because I learned in some tough ground.
Yeah. No, it's definitely challenging, and I love it because this black sand is so coarse. It's just like,
Yeah. So did you see the black pieces in there that have like the bluish like sheen to
Yeah,
it? I think
yeah.
that's galena.
yeah, I think you're right, man.
I'm not sure. I would really like to take a couple pieces because we get really big pieces of that stuff in our black sand. And I mean, it's dense and heavy, but it's not magnetite and it's not hematite. It's not magnetic.
Okay,
at
so
all.
is it low melting point?
I haven't tried melting it. I don't have crucible. I don't have no.
No, you
little
can.
forge or
It's
nothing.
galena is very similar to lead as far as melting
Low.
point is from
Low
my
melting
memory.
point.
Very
Stove.
low.
So I could do it on the stove. to test-
Campfire. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't do it inside.
I would not do
Well,
it
yeah,
inside.
byproduct
No,
of
but
lead,
take like a
correct?
hot plate outside or something, maybe.
Take the hot plate outside, and it should. If it's galena, and there's because you could have silver.
Because isn't the
Um,
galena and lead real closely involved?
Yeah,
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 so
so
I would
there's
definitely
gold-
want to do it outside.
There's gold right there, and it doesn't want to go down.
It won't. Have fun.
It won't.
Have fun.
Yeah, because the gold that they're getting there, it's shaped like it's flat, but it's shaped like a boat.
So really what it is that, okay, so the grain size of sands and the heavies that you get in
Okay.
that are bigger and weigh more than the pieces of gold, but the
Oh, yeah.
gold are wide, flat pieces, so they are lighter than the heavies in the bottom. So it has more surface area on the gold than what you do with the black sand, so it will not work through. Like it'll find a spot and it says, "No, I'm done."
Yeah, it just stays there. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing.
I get that in silt sand here as well in high pressure zones. I've found flat pieces in the sands on top of everything before because it's like so light with so much surface area, because gold can get smashed to like almost ultra thin, foil. So you have pieces that are really wide looking and they look big, but they're really thin and light, so it doesn't work through that black sand worth of shit.
Galena and lead. Galena is 621 and lead is 621.5.
Yeah, so they're real close together. That's why it's sitting in the bottom of my pan like that. We get little pieces that look like those little dot candies, bud.
How you doing there,
Remember the little
PA?
dots on the parchment paper?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan's in the house. How's it going, PA?
What's up, PA? I got somebody mad at me. Did you move any black sand out of that yet, or are you just playing with it?
Oh yeah, I've moved black sand. I'm just playing with it right now. It's just
You know, you'll go blind if you play with it.
If you shake it more than 3 times, you are playing with it.
Fuck. Jesus. The fact
I
you guys
see him
talk
over
about
here
playing
shaking
with
it
it
10,
so much.
15 times, man, for the whole entire world to see. I don't get it.
Now twist the tip.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Joe
wow.
is just like not even gonna say it.
Bunch of sick puppies I hang out with. I'm telling you.
I'm waiting for the porn over here. He's got the shiny down under that stuff. I know he does. He's holding
I know
on.
I do. I see it too, but not this live.
He's trying not to lose it.
I am trying. No, but you know what? I'm doing it in another pan. So
What I do
No.
though
See,
is
this is where like he gets down to the very end, and then I take him off the screen and be like, to see the rest of the gold, pay
oh, Travis lost service again. Whoops.
yeah.
Oh, Travis must have dropped Wi-Fi.
Damn Starlink.
Tesla product. Yeah, that's too funny. I'm waiting, bud.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for that shiny, bud. Just as much as I waited for it to poke out of my pan.
Oh, it's been poking already. It just doesn't want to.
So at
It's
this
prairie
point
dog
here,
and gold.
if that's so at that point, when you have like that bottom corner and it's like touching your first riffle, I would start to back pull and only let the water just touch the bottom of the material, and anything that ends up in the bottom of the pan that you don't see any gold yet, just wash out, and then
See?
continue doing that until you start to see gold. Yep.
That was up there.
Yep. Wash straight back with it.
God damn it, bastard.
Which means he's gonna have to go through that material again.
Well, 2 more months later.
It looks like you need a Falcon pan.
I think I need a Falcon pan. Yeah, but I don't have all the money in the world to buy all this stuff.
3
Those are
months.
$5.
What? Where?
Falcon cleanup pan.
Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay.
Jeez, that stuff
Falcon
ain't moving
cleanup
worth
pan.
a shit.
No, it's not.
Well worth it.
It is what worth it, eh? All right.
Yeah, extremely well worth it.
Let's just put it this way, guys. 500 subscribers on my page, and I'm putting together one more pay dirt bag as tough as this one, just like what he's doing right now. And that will be going off for a raffle at 500 subscribers.
And watch, I win that bag too, motherfucker.
Oh, hey, it'll be going again. Cash App, PayPal. We got that all set up. So when it comes time, 500 subscribers is next milestone.
That's awesome.
So Then after that, it's 1,000.
I'm almost at 1,000.
That's awesome.
I'm
How
at.
many watch hours?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at my analytics in a while.
Yeah. Once you get up there to 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subs, you can request to be on the
Right.
YouTube partnership. 500 subscribers and 3 million hits on your shorts get you your super chats open if you request it. And it's approved.
The dawn is gone in my eyes.
Ugh.
Does that mean you're giving up?
That
He's
means
like, he's almost there, bud.
I'm no, I'm giving up. I'm giving up. We're calling it like I got water here. I got soap in my eye. Yeah. Yeah. We're just-
You're
We're
making it real hard for me to do another pay dirt giveaway.
no,
Raffle.
no, it's good.
So
It's good
I would
stuff.
I would say that this
It
would
is
be an
good stuff.
expert level bag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, it's expert level bag all day
Yeah.
long.
And I am I'm not expert, but I'm not a novice.
That'll teach you, bro, because that stuff there is very good to learn on.
No, it's a good bag, man. I'm not knocking the bag at all.
It'll definitely throw you for a loop.
I'd like to see what a Falcon pan can do with it.
Yeah, maybe I should.
I like my square pan with it. Anything with a straight riffle on the bottom instead of a round pan works really good for this stuff that we got. That's why I'm such an advocate for the Latrap square pan, because that's what we deal with, what he's got right now. And like having that bottom riffle completely hidden under material, the whole entire panning process gives you a lot of security, knowing that everything's hid down in the bottom. You start seeing black sands, now it's time to start tipping back. We don't worry about anything else. I see black sand, I stop dipping. That's it. I go right to tipping back. And then when I get stuff tipped
I
back,
didn't
and
make fun of your socks.
I stop.
But on that note, we're at that hour and a half mark.
See, I did it. Finish that
It's
first time.
Because I went below the.
We're gonna be calling it a night. We're going backstage. We're gonna talk there, hang out for a little bit, and then call it a night. I posted that link. If anybody wants to pop up and come hang out, we got plenty of seats. Come join us. We'll have
And
some fun.
we got Gold Eagles live tomorrow night for benefit
Yeah, I
for
know. I got it to where it'll start moving.
Crystal and diving with Scuba Steve.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
got to
7:30
this one.
Eastern Standard Time. Stop by. We
Bigger.
got duck races going for a nice pay dirt bag. Well stuffed with gold. A gram at least. Well, there's more than a gram, I'll tell you that. With a whole bunch of other goodies in there. There's some silver in there. There's some turquoise in there. There's some gemstones. So it's a nice little pay dirt bag. And if
So-
you watched last week, I got overzealous, so it ended up being actually two bags. So because we couldn't fit it into one, so it should be pretty good.
And now that Jim, the geologist, is here, Jim, was I correct with saying that galena and lead are similar, and there could be silver in the galena?
Yeah, galena is a lead sulfide, and yes, there can be silver in the galena. That's the way it normally comes.
I'm gonna have to maybe take a bag of it and ship it out to somebody who's more educated on what galena is, because I really want to get a verification of what the heck this stuff is. Because if it is galena and it is a lead sulfide, like he's saying, and we happen to have silver in it, that could be some way we can start putting this and actually smelting this down and refining for silver, if that's the case. Because
Take a handful of it, put it in a bag, bring it down to your assay office, and tell them you want to analyze it for silver, and it's going to cost you. It might cost you $50.
Okay, that's not too bad. I appreciate that, Jim. Thank you.
Or probably less than that. And they will tell you, because you can get you get galena and it's just galena, and then there's other places where you get galena and it's got a high silver content. So the assay lab is by far the fastest way to do that.
Okay.
No muss,
Natural
no
ore
fuss.
around here is high in silver, copper, and lead. So those are a
Yep.
lot of mined ore out of the mountains here. So there's a good
Where's here?
chance that we could have some stuff in it.
Where's here?
Vermont.
Okay, yeah, I don't know about silver mines in Vermont, but that's only because I haven't studied it. So yeah, I would just bring it to an assay lab and see what they tell you. They'll tell you how much silver's in it for sure.
Cool. Yeah, I was just kind of curious. I got to find out exactly what it is. I don't know what it is. It looks like galena, and I heard.
Is it cubic?
Jeez,
Yeah,
we get. I don't know. It's like little square pieces and stuff in
Yes.
black sands, but we do get bigger pieces of it.
Yeah, if they're square, it's cubic, and that's probably what it is. Kind of blue gray.
Yeah,
it is.
bluish gray color.
That's
It's got a
exactly what
sheen
it-
to it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. Yeah, just take a bunch of it, make a concentrate if you want.
Who said that? That was Jason from Mountain Baker Mining and Metals brought that up. The lead, it's a lead sulfide.
Yes.
Okay,
Jason,
so that's
Jason
used
and
for-
I are like two peas in a pod. He's just a little harder on the mining side than I am.
Yeah, I appreciate your help, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll have to look into that. Yeah, because we got a lot of it, dude. Like a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
you remember those old dots candy parchment paper with the little white candy dots on it? We get
Yeah,
pieces that big of galena here.
Okay.
So if that is galena.
It's easy to make a concentrate of it. You know, if you got a jig or even just a screen and just or you guys call it a saruka, you know, just jig it in a screen instead of panning it, and it'll go right to the bottom because it's heavy as hell.
Well, we got a lot of magnetite and hematite mixed in with
It's
galena.
way heavier than that. It'll go right to the bottom, guaranteed.
So it'll go below the magnetite and
Yeah.
hematite?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. So that's why it sits down with my lead chunks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. 1 second. I'm going to go
Oh.
on mute, guys.
No
On
worries.
that tidbit of wisdom right there, we're going to call it a night. I'm going to hit that outro and we're going to go backstage. Thanks everybody for joining us. The 8 awesome people that have been here all the way through the show. Thank you very much. Remember to drop a like, smash that bell to keep notified, and stay tuned for the next one.
Have a good night,
Thank you, dude.
everybody.
Peace out.
And where is it?
Right there.